Hey everyone, Greynot here, and today I'd like to suggest you read Eternally Regressing Night. It's a story about Enkrid, a past mercenary and now a squad leader belonging to the Nerelia Kingdom. He came to be this through his dedicated effort with endless training, but at some point he came to a realization. He reached the limit of his capabilities when compared to the real geniuses of the battlefield. But he came to that realization in the middle of a battle, where there is no time for idle thoughts. So without any grandeur, met his end to a foot soldier's blade. But life did not end at that moment. He awoke the morning of the same day he passed, giving a chance to survive once again. But survival isn't guaranteed on the battlefield. But to his surprise, he kept going back to the same morning of the same day. So now with this curse, Enkrid can either survive and win to continue forward or eternally remain forever in the same day. So, let's get to it. The original novel for Eternally Regressing Night was created by Sol Pyong and consists of 865 chapters and is still ongoing with the translated English release, but is currently complete with 373 chapters in the Korean original version. Note that the higher number is due to the splitting up of chapters, but you can definitely read the original with browser translations, potentially. Its adaptation into a manhwa/webtoon was created by Sol Pyong alongside Lee, Hyung-min, Ga Nara, and art done by Lian. As of the recording of this video, it has completed its first season consisting of 112 chapters. Eternally Regressing Night is a regression action manhwa, but with a slight twist. Instead of your typical regression back to the far past, Enkrid returns to the beginning of the day of his death. This leads to a story not only about preparing for the far future, but about very short-term time management and adapting on the fly. Enkrid must learn a lot or remain in limbo for eternity. The battles are very well illustrated and engaging, and characters are unique. The main character is an OP and must literally learn over and over again if he wants to win. So, let's dive into it a bit. Our main character is Enkrid, a mercenary turned squad leader whose journey has always involved constant training and heavy effort to become better every day. Early days had him believed to be a genius, but battle after battle, he soon realized that was not the case and had to come to terms with this reality. Geniuses are simply built different. But even so, he never quit and remained steadfast in his belief to become a knight, one of the strongest beings in this universe. Enkrid, now with this curse placed on him by an unknown entity, now has to find victory or remain locked in an eternal cycle. Enkrid has an extreme dedication to his goal, and though others may discredit him, he is disciplined, he does whatever he can for his allies, and never loses sight of his true goal. We witness his utilization of the curse, the struggles of each battle, and the many lessons he learns. For the main side characters, we have Enkrid's squad. Jackson is a very skilled assassin who possesses a cold, uncaring demeanor and fights in the shadows of battle. He ensures the squad is covered from sneak attacks and is always aware of his surroundings through heightened senses. Rem is a barbarian-like warrior who fights on the front lines alongside Enkrid. He is headstrong and bold in his approach, possessing what he calls the heart of the beast, which allows him to feel no fear. Cross is a support and like a merchant for the squad, gathering information, funds, and whatever they need. He is very easygoing and does not participate in the battles as much as the rest. Auden is the martial artist of the group and is somewhat of a personal trainer / physical therapist, while also encompassing a religious view of the world, seeking peace and non-violence, But even with that view, he does what he has to do for his squad and is a very capable, bare-handed fighter with his martial arts and strong physical build. Ragnar is the master swordsman of the group and is lazy at times, but is always ready for the battle. He and Rem frequently get into fights with each other, but everyone in the squad still works well together. Ragnar shows hints of having the skills and abilities of a knight, but that's a mystery waiting to be solved. The main villains of the story is the Aspen Kingdom, who borders Enkrid's kingdom, Nerelia. They seek to control and seize the territories of the kingdom and are the main forces of conflict. The other villain is the entity who placed the curse on Enkrid and seems to want to see him in despair. But the question remains, why did they curse Enkrid? And what is the real end goal? This story develops through the eyes of Enkrid and his constant regressions in each battle his squad comes to face. We witness Enkrid learn every battle and their patterns, similar to a gamer learning to beat a difficult boss and train on different aspects however he can with the mere hours available. As Enkrid's squad contributes to battles, they rise in the ranks and become much more tied into the overall war, which in turn allows for the vision of the bigger picture to grow. By the end, maybe we should see how this war finally ends, and if the Aspen Kingdom is the true final enemy. The world develops through the victories and failures of the battles between the Nerelia and Aspen Kingdom, and how the outcome of every battle shapes the path forward. Every battle that Enkrid overcomes helps, but there are many other skirmishes occurring simultaneously, and with each one, the war grows tenser and the scale increases exponentially, as well as the tactics and equipment utilized. Eternally Regressing Night surprised me due to not being a typical regression cycle as usually seen in these types of stories. It is very refreshing as it brings the main character back to the start of the day, having felt every feeling that came with their previous end and the mental toll that takes on a person. This story shows us what it's like for a character who isn't given regression with skills as a blessing, but being cursed to regress, being forced to reset every day, having to overcome or remain in limbo forever with a broken mind. But our main character isn't one to give up. And with that, the story almost writes itself and remains engaging with its content and very visually appealing with its art. This was a very welcome addition to my list, and I feel like it'll be just the same for you as well. You'll enjoy this for sure. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy reading this one as much as I have. If you have any suggestions yourself, please put them in the comments and I'll give them a read if I haven't already. I'd like to end with this. As you fall into the daily cycle of life in whatever society you belong to, the days can sometimes mesh with one another, and it falls on you to find something that stands out or be resilient enough to stand the passage of time. Because sometimes life simply rolls along before you truly realize how much time has passed. With each day, seek to better yourself, or at minimum, ensure you can make the best out of it. So with that, thank you once again, and safe travels.